magic and strength, you carry the tide. Forever we'll stand with you by our side. In the mists where the legends dwell, a warrior stands breaking every spell. We soar with courage, we chant your name. In battles of honor, we've kindled the flame. With the heart of a lion, you soar above the clouds. Your spirit unyielding makes us all proud. Oh, Lisa the warrior makes us all proud. Oh, Lisa the warrior, fierce and bold. In tales of the ages, your story is told. With magic and strength, you carry the tide. Forever we'll stand with you by our side. Emerald fields and the sky so bright, you guide us through darkness, bringing the light. In the songs of the ages, your strength we find, a bond on broken heart, soul and mind. Sister of the wind, we dance in your grace. In the circle of life, you found your place. Oh, Lisa the warrior, fierce and bold. In tales of the ages, your story is told. With magic and strength, you carry the tide. By our side. So here's to the battles and all that will be. Lisa the Count, warrior wild and free. In the mists where the legends dwell, a warrior stands breaking every spell. Lisa, with courage we chant your name. In battles of honor we've kindled the flame. With the heart of a lion you soar above the clouds. Your spirit unyielding makes us so proud. Oh, Lisa the warrior, fierce and bold. In tales of the ages, your story is told. With magic and strength, you carry the tide. Forever we'll stand with you by our side. In the mists where the legends dwell, a warrior stands breaking every spell. We soar with courage, we chant your name. In battles of honor, we've kindled the flame. With the heart of a lion, you soar above the clouds. Your spirit unyielding makes us all proud. Oh, Lisa the warrior makes us all proud. Oh, Lisa the warrior, fierce and bold. In tales of the ages, your story is told. With magic and strength, you carry the tide. Forever we'll stand with you by our side.
Hey guys. Alright, first things first, can you hear me? Because we're never quite sure if things are going to work or not. Okay, cool. So I woke up this morning and I saw my my calendar reminder that today was the day 4 years ago that my doctor called and said come in. And he never says come in. He always says everything's fine, don't worry about it. So when he called and wanted me to come in, I was like, well, here we go. So yep, that's fine. You're totally fine. Thank you, Deadpool. It's just gonna be chill and short because we gotta go pick Kenny up from speech therapy in like an hour and a half or so. So anywho, I just thought I'd pop on for a second. There's Steven. So I wanted to show you. Uh-oh, what happened? Did someone redeem something silly? Where are my notes? Oh my goodness. I saw my hat come up. Why did my hat? See, I need to be better with my alerts so that I know what's happening. Anyways, Stephen Shaw had mentioned the other day that cancer survivors, he sends them a shirt. And so I got this cool shirt and it says Stephen Shaw and then it has Survivor down here. So I got it all washed up and it's super soft. So you'll be happy to know. And it fits great. I'm glad I got the XL because, yeah, I just knew. I know. 57 years on the planet. I know. Get an extra large. So, very sweet, and thank you so very much. And then the timing could not have been better because then that calendar reminder came up this morning and I thought, you know, I should stream. I should do a grateful stream for a little bit. Allie's looking at me like, where are the treats? That's probably what Deadpool redeemed. Was there a redeemed Deadpool? Well, whether or not there was a redeem, we'll give the puppies a treat. Blessed Dragonfly, I haven't seen you in a hot minute, except for on Instagram. I see you all the time over there. How are you doing? I quit nail school, by the way. There's one for Molly. And you guys can't even see Allie. Allie, come here. Up. You can sort of see her. Back of her head, but okay. Alright, you guys. Go lay down. Yes, you've been working hard. Blessed Dragonfly is one that I met during my first times here on Twitch when I joined to follow Young Nail's channel. And I don't know, it took me a while to go, wait a minute. If a gaming platform has a nail company on it, what else is on here? And they rated a music streamer one day, and we ended up at Kelly Cakes, and I'm like, I bet there's crochet on here. There's music, there's cake decorating, there's gamers, obviously. And I typed in crochet, and that's when it all went, you know where it went. It went to the fuckery. And I met Kate Crochet, and here we are. So Blessed Dragonfly is a nail tech down in central-ish California. Amazing artist. Go find her on Instagram and follow her. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful nails. Mine are not so great. It was just a really quick job, but I thought it was funny that the last time you did the pink fiber gel, I did also. And then now I have blue, which your last set of nails that you have on your page is the really pretty, gorgeous blue. I should have you make like press-on, glue-on nails for me, and then I could just buy them from you, and I could just press them on here. That might not be a bad idea. So anyways, you have, that's amazing. That must feel so good. I love it when you get some free time. Yeah, you know what? We should do that sometime. I could, because I did actually size my tips the other day. I could just send them to you, and then you would know my size, because I don't know how to do the sizing thing otherwise. We'll figure it out. We'll talk. Because, man, your stuff is gorgeous. It's like, I wish I could do that. And I could probably do that if I spend as much time hyper-focusing on that as I do on crochet and this. But this obviously is my passion. So I'm going to stick to my passion. All right, let me, I really should have this fire panel over here so that I can reach out, and this cup is going to drive me nuts. So I'm going to move it here. So just bear with me for a minute while I move some stuff around. That's better. It's right in front of my face. And anytime you want to, Blessed Dragonfly, anytime you want to share some of your nail art, in the Discord, there's the Celtic will share online in the share time folder, whatever you call it. And I'm sure people would love to see it. So this was something that my bestie up the hill where we used to work together, and well, I knew her before working together, but she immediately, as soon as she found out that I had breast cancer, went out to the ceramic cup making art place in town, and she made me this cool mug. And of course it says, it says bad words, not safe for work on the bottom. But you know how we all feel about cancer. it's taken far too many people out of our lives, which is just super not cool. I just started yakking and I stopped reading as usual, and there is something going on. What is going on? That's right, Stephen. That is right. F Cancer. Okay. So we got Deadpool's announcement. I saw that. Always it Smiles in here. Steven's in here. Blessed Dragonfly. And Shane. Long live the Yip Yip Queen. As you can see, I'm working on a custom Yip Yip for the Chonk and I. And then I'm also working on one of the ones you can win doing the drop game. Because I just wanted to have one on hand so you guys could see the size. This one's actually a little bit bigger, but you know, some of the chapsticks now are a little bigger. So, you know, that's a good size. I figure that'll fit in an envelope to make for inexpensive mailing. We have a resub, and who am I saying thank you to? Because I want to make sure I say thank you for the resub. But I have my sound turned down a little bit, which is why I'm not hearing alerts, because I didn't want to get weird feedback. Swatter's resubscribed. Okay, it's over here on this screen that's telling me what's happening. If I would pay attention and figure out where I'm supposed to look. Aqua Kimmy got first. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay. Okay, that window can close because now you're in my way. Pro streamer. So when you grow up, you want a Yip Yip. They're the best. I got a new bike this week, which was sort of an accidental purchase because we went to close an account and the bike store's right next door. So I have a new bike, and my husband got my new bike from 2 years ago. But I had grabbed a Yip Yip off of my shelf thing over there, and I attached it to my basket. So it's got a Yip Yip on it already. But for those that don't know, there's what a Yip Yip looks like. This is so soft. This is my candy corn Yip Yip. So, yep. So that's what we're doing. We're just going to do just a short little stream. I wanted to say hi to everybody and say thank you. We've had some cool stuff happen this week. We've had some friends that we've met in the last couple of weeks get their affiliate. A lot of axolotls was our latest that got her affiliate today. She got the email today. So Swatters rated into her yesterday, and that bumped her over the 50 followers goal that she needed. So she had everything else done. So that was super exciting. But Ready Bot. Oh, always a smile. Yip yip to you too. How are you enjoying the stream today? That's adorable. Okay, just really quick, let me read up. For those that don't know, I finally got new glasses because I wear progressives, so I was having to do this to read. So I asked my optometrist to make me glasses that are only for sitting at this computer. So this is way more comfortable. Yep. Shane's daughter's got 2 Yip Yips just recently. Yeah, that video is so cute. And then Fred got, Uncle Fred got Yip Yips. I sent some to his grandkids. I used to, when I first started crocheting a year and a half ago, I used to make hats and scarves and stuff for the kids up at the school. And it was great because I could practice all I wanted, and they didn't care if they weren't quite right or if there was a mistake or whatever. So I was making hats like crazy. And then the kids were like, can I have a matching scarf? And I was like, sure. So I'd make them a matching scarf. And so it's kind of cool to have, have kids that are related to streamers that I can give Yip Yips to, just because I like doing that kind of thing. And then, yeah, Stephen Shaw has a Yip Yip named Fred on his stream. Here at Chess has one. Chris has one that's ready to go in the mail, but he still hasn't sent me his address, so I'm holding it hostage still. Who else? Is that it for now? Oh, and I've gifted some. Miss Cubist TV, we kind of did art swap. She did a lot of um, emote help and stuff. And Zebra has one that I sent just because I thought she needed one. And when she got it in the mail, she needed it. So that was good. Brought her smiles. Kate got one for her birthday. I mailed it just because. And then 3 weeks later, I had forgotten I mailed it to her. So the day before her birthday stream, she's like, I got a package from you. And I was like, oh yeah, I sent you something. But I didn't tell her what. So, Alada's up and 7 found her. Oh, she's got 3 that have gone up already. Oh, please hold. Please hold. I'm like, wait a minute. How do I'm gonna do it this way. She's now in the going live section of our Discord, which is super cool. And she still has them. I'm grabbing one. Anyone that wants to grab a founder's badge, you better get your buns over. I will. There it is. She might be saying something, but I have the volume off, so I'll just type to her real quick. Okay. Cute, cute. All right, I'll turn that off because otherwise I will distract myself with it. Jeff had an idea, and I want to know what you guys think. He was talking about maybe putting in a mid-range category for winning a Yip Yip. So I don't know, like maybe between 49 and a half and 50 and a half. So I don't know, let me know what you think. I was thinking that might be kind of fun. Give you guys a little bit more chance. I know, I miss singing with you too, always. It's been nuts. You know, of course, Jeff's been home because he's gone a lot. It's his off season, so we've been pretty much every day we get up, we run, and then in the evenings, in the evenings we get busy playing Destiny 2. So that's been difficult. Right? Any extra chance, that should be fine, right? So, what I've got going on here, why do I have a Yip Yip on a stick? Or a Yip Yip eating a stick? The Chonk and I is he's moved over from World of Warcraft streaming, and he's now doing makers and crafters, and he's doing woodworking. And his hand saw, he said his hand never goes down on the bottom of his saw. And he said it would be super nice if he had a Yip Yip down on the bottom. And so I kind of racked my brain trying to figure out what that would look like. And Jeff is like, just make a Yip Yip that fits on the end of it. And then we'll put the eyeballs kind of like that. So they're kind of just around the edge so that you can see them. So... at the top of here is a pinned message, but I'm going to go ahead and I'll put a new invite code in right here for you. So you click on that link. Yep, and you can use it. I use Discord from my phone all the time. So basically you just click and it will say accept invite. And then, let me get that back where it's supposed to be. and then you'll just be in my channel, and it will have all of these little things down the side, fundraising, watch party announcements, and then there's a sharing division folder. I'm really not sure what to call it, channel. And the very top one is Celtic will share on stream. And there's also a place for sharing your social links and stuff like that. So it's just kind of a cool, it's almost like my very own Facebook. That's kind of how I've been equating it, because I use it a lot more than social media, because, you know, we don't like social media anymore. Hello! Classy's here. Yes, World Class Hooker. She is a fun makers and crafters streamer over in Italy. How are you today? Oh, what's Blue Sky, Steven? Yes, that's right, always. Family time's #1. Pretty soon. It's probably in about 3 months. He won't be around anymore for a very long time. So, you will see a lot more of me. Blue Sky is like Twitch for sane people? Not Twitch, Twitter. Oh, okay, Twitter. Oh, really? Really? Because I don't much care for Twitter, Facebook, any of that anymore. But here's all my drawings for trying to figure out how this Yip Yip might look. All right, Blue Sky. I will have to check that out. You guys could, in your social, you put your social link to Blue Sky in the share your socials part of Discord if you want, and then we can all find each other, because that would be kind of nice. Thank you, Deadpool. All right, let me just check and make sure I didn't miss anything. So, yeah, I'm getting a whole lot done, aren't I? Getting a whole lot done. Who was it? Supreme Doom. She was trying to do co-working stream this morning and get report cards and stuff done. And she's like, all we're doing is talking. She's like, I have 45 minutes to work, 15 minutes to crochet and talk, and it wasn't working out. Cool, you're the same across all profiles. That's what I try to do too. It makes it a lot easier, and I've been using the same profile picture for all of them. Okay, so you found me now. When you click on, I still get lost and I go back and forth between messages and a thing. So when you click on the picture of me, my little cartooned character part of me, it'll say Celtic's Clan at the top, and then it'll have all of these things. Welcome aboard is on the first, announcements, share your socials. The next division is all things streamers, and then texting channels, and then share time channel. So it's down in there. And if you're not able to find it, I'll help you later when I can send you a screenshot of it, since my phone's kind of up here. You're not a sunflower anymore. Well, I won't be able to find you anymore. I'm kidding. I'll still find you. Yeah, I was going to say, it's pretty late for you, isn't it? Well, I'm glad you stopped in to say hi. I was just talking about you to my husband yesterday. We were talking about how cool it is where you live and the things that you do. Hey, Gooey. Happy Wacky Wednesday. I like that. Wacky Wednesday. I could live with that. So, maybe I'll try and at least get one. Let's see, it's 12:06 now. I've got about half an hour. Yeah, I found the way I made mine was I was on Snapchat maybe a year ago, and I had put one of my hats on that I made, and I started playing with Snapchat filters, because every few months I'll do that, and I get lost in Snapchat and I play with all of them, and I make stupid videos. I should make a channel for sharing your silly Snapchat creations, because there's some funny ones in there. The newest one they have in there is a police car's chasing you. So anyways, yeah, I made the little cartooned one, and I'm like, oh, this looks cute, and it's not totally my face. That'll work for a profile picture. So that's what I did. But anywho, I hope he likes these eyeballs. They have a little bit of, let's see if it will focus okay, a little bit of a cute little blue edge to them. Yeah, I like it too. It's subtle, but it still shows really nice. And then the Survivor down on the bottom, yeah, I love the orange. They're perfect. And like I said, after I washed it, the material is real soft. Nice. That's awesome. So I guess I could tell the whole story of it. So I got the notice, and then because my doctor that screens me all the time, I have, of course, dense tissue, so he makes me come in more often than some would. So nice, thank you. That's awesome, Blessed Dragonfly. So when I went in and sat down, and he said, so it's cancer, and he was acting like it was no big deal, and so I acted like it was no big deal, and I'm like, okay, so what are we gonna do? And he said, so he said, you know, with your family history and stuff, we could go with mastectomy, or we could go in and do a lumpectomy. And I'm like, well, let me think on that one for a little bit. And we thought about it, and it was like, he thought it was stage 1, maybe. And so we opted for the lumpectomy, and then did that, and he did take out 2 lymph nodes out of this arm, which is why I have this tattoo on my wrist to remind me, do not get blood pressure taken in this arm, and don't damage this arm. Don't poke it with needles. Don't just be careful with it, because you can end up with lymphedema, which is when the arm swells really huge. And I'm like, nope, no thank you. So so it ended up being stage 0 after he got it out. So I've only got a little bit of a dent. It makes it, a little interesting it's almost like it got a lift. So I'm like, maybe we should fix the other one to match. But I'm at that age where who gives a crap now? It's all good. And so I didn't have to have chemo, thank God. And for some reason, that's been like a hyper focus of worry since I was very young, because I've lost a lot of family members to cancer. So me getting cancer was almost like an inevitable thing. So I've always worried about it. So, yeah, you were telling me about that the other day, Stephen. That is, yeah. Right? Rolled up socks. There's crocheters that make cool things that you can insert into bras and stuff. So I finally found a bra at Victoria's Secret that when I put it on, it didn't have like a concaved look to it. When I was, I don't know. It's been interesting, but it's all good. I went in to see the radiologist after things were done, and the guy thank God, was very honest. And he said, given your age, the radiation will probably cause more damage to you than is necessary. And the benefit is not, there's no benefit there that I see. So think about it. If you want to do it as a safeguard, I will do it, but I don't think you should. You don't need it. And so we did not. And so I, go see my boob doctor all the time. He is the coolest doctor. I can text him on his phone, and he will reply back. We can call. I had to go in and have some other stuff done, and it involves some hormone treatment possibly. And I was on the fence of what to do, and I said, you know what, just go talk to him. So I just showed up at the office, and I said, hey, does he have time? And they just fit me on in there, and 10 minutes later I was talking to him, and it was cool. So I'm in there like 3 to 4 times a year, still 4 years later, and they keep an eye on stuff, and so far so good. So I had a hysterectomy and had done the hormone patches for 10 years, and I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but I was like, and I'm not using these anymore. So that's right. I love that emote, Deadpool. Is that yours? Is that, I'm gonna hover over this. Is this yours? Cause that's, oh, I can't click on it because of where it's at in the. It is yours. Okay. You're such a child. We're all children, Shane. That's why all of us in this community get along so well. Oh, we are all nuts. I'm gonna do Q drop. Let's do a group drop, you guys. Oh no. I'll turn the volume all the way up. Is that better? And how are you today, Johan? Oh, did I send the Q? I did. When I type stuff in there, it stays on there. I should type here instead. Alright, put your favorite emote in there. Deadpool, you can put that emote back up that you just used. I kind of like that one. Okay, there's mine. Nice. It's always nice to get things reorganized and cleaned up. And I'm just reading up really quick. Make sure that I have. Gotta be cool to look at boobies all day. I had a feeling you must have said something like that, Shane. His wife works with him. And she's super cool. But yeah, he's awesome. All the way around. His staff is great. He's great. I need to drink water. My voice is getting froggy. Now we're all down here. Hello, Rach. How are you? Ooh, diamond painting. I did the little diamond painting ornaments this Christmas. It was cool. I did 10 out of the 12. Two out of the 12, so. Cool. Large projects on camera, that would be fun. I did a puzzle one day when I was brand new baby streamer. I don't know if it was interesting or not. I felt like it might not be. Maybe it was. I don't know. Oh, you know, I have a beautiful cross-stitch welcome sign that an aunt made for me for one of my 3 weddings. I think my first. Probably my first. And I think it'd be kind of fun to try. Maybe. Although I did say that about knitting too. Johan, you want to see my knitting project? Where did I put it? Where did I put it, Allie? Do you have any idea? Well, maybe not. Maybe we're not going to look at the knitting project. Oh, it's right here. This is the most frustrating thing I've ever tried. I'm at the purl part. I don't know if you have ever done knitting or not, but I got it and it was a cool rhythm doing the knit part, but then when I got to the purl part, it's a little tricky, so I'll give it a shot sometime later, but probably not on camera. Bad words were said. Oh man. So this yip yip, the Chunkin I wanted. Oh, it sounded like I wanted it too. The Chunkin I is his username. Chonk is his nickname, I think, for his kitty cat. Oh, yeah. Did we start the... Wow. Did we start the drop? Probably not. Pay attention to what you're doing, Lisa. Did that work? Yes, it worked. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I said, let's do a group drop, I knew I was going to forget to say start drop. Yes, sometimes bad words are necessary. Yeah. Crochet, it's easier for me to keep track of my stuff. Oh, Deadpool got a... See, now if I had instigated the new rule or the new chance. Yeah, you would have gotten one, Deadpool. Because Jeff and I were talking about changing it to the 1% lower, 99% higher, and then 49.5 to 50.5. Is that within the parameters? Oh, it's a little bit out of the parameters, isn't it? Oh, you would have just missed getting it. Look at you, protecting and bumping like a noble squirrel warrior. Les will surely be grateful for your sacrifice. Oh, I will usually hit the wall and I slide down. And who was it the other day that went in and did their drop and they went pew, pew, pew so fast they were just flying back and forth? Was it Classy? I don't remember. You did? It was like it was an ADHD drop is what it was. It was one of your zoomies. The zoomies crack me up. The other zoomies where they just go straight down and just like fast death, those are funny too. Yep, slide down the wall. No cute drops? No. Unless you win and then they're cute. So the only drawback to these glasses where I can see there is when I look down here, it's a little bit fuzzy. But I would like to at least get one eyeball done. I think the Lego part of my description is not happening today. Because it's 12:20. Yeah. So I'm going to say I'm going to finish this eyeball. And I was supposed to be a decrease stitch. So let's try that again, woman. Good. I'm happy for you, Johan. I bet that feels good. It's always nice to... Oh, I hear my child. I thought... Okay. Their plans must have changed. Kenny?
No, it's just me, Can. I'm trying to be quiet.
Oh. So... Did you guys not go to DMV?
We're going now.
Oh.
Just didn't want to leave until right now. So I've been hanging out with them. And then I'm dropping them off at speech therapy.
Okay, it starts at 1.
What?
It starts at 1.
Speech.
Speech?
Yeah.
Yeah, starts at 1. Okay.
Yeah. So you'll just have to pick them up.
Yep, we were planning on picking them up.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you try to tell me I wasn't eating a real banana and you ruined my banana?
Kenny gets all his information off of
He gets it from
TikTok and Twitter.
stupid. It's not even real information. I'm trying to eat healthy and he's trying to ruin it. See you later, lady.
Bye. That's Kenny's life coach. Kenny finds all these weird facts online and then he thinks they're real and true. And I guess he must have found some weird information about bananas and he ruined her banana for her. But for a second there, I thought that I was going to have to leave really fast and get him to speech therapy because they should already be in town. But I can't say much. It's ADHD. His life coach has ADHD too. So everybody in here has the ADHD. So I don't see how they're going to make it to speech therapy on time. I really don't. But maybe. We'll see. It's not the end of the world, I suppose. All right, where are we at? Clay Station. Hi. So that's a little bit too floppy. So I'm going to get stuffing. Oof. We're going to get a little bit of stuffing and my little stick so I can get it to go in there. Oh, ReadyBot has reminded me I should remind you guys. Good luck, Clay. If you hit a 50%, you win a Yip Yip too. We decided. Well, I don't guess it's gonna work for you. Sundays we do a Sunday fun day raid train thing. All the slots are already full. So, and this is the wrong stick. This is actually a Tunisian crochet hook. It has a hook on both sides. So ReadyBot is letting you know about that, and it should have a link on there that you guys could click if you want to follow along on Sundays. It's kind of fun. Meet some new people that maybe you haven't seen before. Did you slide down the wall, Steven? Oh, Shane. You're using... I love Ria's emotes. Those are so funny. I need a needle. And then I forgot. I was looking to see what we were doing and who I missed because I know I missed Clay coming in. And... oh, Johan. Nice. Close. You guys can all thank Johan for this chance to win your own Yip Yip game because he does it on his stream as well. And he told me about this cool game that he plays, and then he has little gifts that he can mail out, and I thought, you know, that is a good idea. You know what, I screen recorded some of yesterday's fun with the googly eyes because the song he was singing, it was Du Hast from Rammstein with the googly eyes. Oh my god. That was epic, Clay. That was so awesome. That was so awesome. Oh man. And I know I'm not on top of I'm not on top of shout outs and stuff today, but everyone follow everyone. Oh my goodness, seriously? How can one mess up the needle, getting the needle on it? Okay. Crisis averted, we're fine. Yeah, those googly eyes are the funniest thing ever. There we go. I was like, why is it not closing up? I love this glow-in-the-dark yarn. It's very, kind of like, almost like t-shirt material. But Steven will tell you it's fun when you have glow-in-the-dark eyes that you didn't know existed. You turn off your studio lights and all of a sudden you turn around and there's two eyes staring at you from across the room that you didn't know existed. That was the best message I got from him. All right. There is one eyeball for the Chonkin eye. I'm not going to place the eyeballs yet on this because I'm still not quite sure how this is supposed to work out. I'm guessing I'll just attach them kind of far apart. It should be okay. I'd love to know how that parachute is flying with snow on top of it, right? And it wasn't scrolling, so I missed comments. I was like, how come no one's talking? You know, I'm glad you guys like me, because not all who wander are lost. I'm a little lost most of the time. Oh. That's right, they're magnets. Sir Johan does laser cutting, and they're wood magnets, right? So now I gotta go back up here and see if I missed anything while I was staring at chat that was not moving. Yes, I am going to post that video in Discord. Probably not the whole thing. How does it work with Discord and copyright material? I will for sure private message you that. Yes, Fred's the last one to say goodnight in every stream. I like it. I go into Steven's stream and I always say, "Hello, Fred. Your mommy's here." It does look like a Snapchat filter, Clay. It really does. Those Google eyes are awesome. Oh, you can do acrylic too, Johan. Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I need to get over and play the drop game more at your place. If Discord will allow you to post classified information, oh, okay. So the screen goes blank because I have all these alarms set for myself because that's the only way I can function every day. That one was my one that reminded me that I need to drive Kenny to speech therapy. Leather, stone, metal, yeah. And then for those of you that have come in since I showed it off, I'll show it off again because I don't know if everyone saw, but Stephen Shaw mailed me this shirt last week, and it is for breast cancer survivors. So definitely give him a follow and check out his stream. Gonna tell you thank you again because that was a super sweet surprise. I love Twitch. Love it, love it, love it. So I have just enough time to get another eyeball started. So definitely no Lego. Yeah, do it, Steven. It's totally fine. I am I'm not worried about any of that. If you guys want to self-promo yourself, go for it. This channel is here for community, for visiting, for watching me not know what I'm doing, for trying to win a yip yip. It's a just because. We're not trying to get rich here. It is a nice shirt, isn't it, Shane? I almost wore it to go biking yesterday, but I get hot. I get really, really hot, and so I decided I would be smart and not do that to myself. So I decided I would wear one of my sun shirts to make sure I don't get skin cancer. I deal with that a lot too. Get your skin checked, get all of your checkups all the time, you guys. Getting old happens overnight. It's the weirdest thing. It's like you're young, and then I know it's the children's fault. You're so busy raising kids, or being at that age where you're just busy and you're young and you're doing stuff and you're working and you're just busy, and then the time just goes poof, and the next thing you know, we're 8 years, 7 years from retirement. I'm like, what? And the older you get, the faster it starts to go. So I'm gonna tell you, young ones, now, enjoy it, please, and take care of yourselves. Wear sunscreen, wear a hat. You don't look dumb in it. Just wear it, because you look dumber with holes in your face. But yeah, the time goes fast. Enjoy your people. A friend of mine has had a lot of loss in his family in the last month. My friends are just driving home from Utah from their family's funeral. Their father passed away. Our time is not promised, so Deadpool's twerking on the wall again. So, Deadpool made a very good post in the Discord, and he's right. We gotta love each other, pay attention to each other, keep in contact with people, even if you had issues happen and you're fighting. In the grand scheme of things, it's a blip. Like our pastor says all the time, this time it's a blip on the timeline. Try and extend grace. Try forgiveness. Don't hold on to stuff. It's more harmful to yourself than it is for the person that was a dick to you. And that's one thing I've done over the last 2 years, is really worked on letting go of 20 years worth of some really bitter anger. And I tell you what, it was the best feeling in the world to just say, it's not my business anymore. It doesn't matter that you haven't apologized. Because that's on you. And that person shouldn't have the ability, I shouldn't have allowed that person to have the ability to take 20 years from me in bitterness and focused on something that, yeah, it was a big deal, and it changed some things over the last 20 years as far as family time. But the bitterness that it was doing, that does more damage to you. So just, forgiveness doesn't mean you condone it. It's okay to forgive and get that off of your plate for yourself. It's good for your psyche. Yeah, forgiveness is for yourself, not necessarily for them. I actually made a crocheted present for that person and gave it to them a year and a half ago. And you know what? I think it helped a little bit, I think I'm at the end, because when you can't get the hook to go in there, that means you are at that combination stitch and you need to go over here, over there. All right, increases are done. Now let's just do one row of 9. I'm going to count. I'm going to ignore you for a minute. Nothing new. I forget to look. I'm so sorry. I'll remind all y'all, if you need me to look at something, you know what? I should change the redeem so that you can highlight your messages for next to nothing channel points. Yep, no one or thing should live in your head rent-free. You pay for a room for your family, and you invite your friends and other things when necessary. Yeah. Do we want to do a group drop? Yep. That's what we gotta do. Oh, you redrink. Nom, 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 nom. The coolest part about this is now I know how to spell Q. I don't have to look it up every time. The hard hat kitty is cute. That is cute. All right, everyone get your drops in. There. Now I have start drop is cute in there, so all I have to do is hit send when I remember that we're playing the group drop. So I'm gonna count. That's what we'll do. At the end of my 9, we'll do it. So you guys get your drops in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is the last stitch, and then we're gonna drop. Be ready. I'll be back. Watch, it's gonna take me forever to get my hook in there. All right. Here we go. We dropping good vibes. Look, I remembered that time. Should mark that down in history. Oh, that would have been bad if I kind of knocked you, Swatters. I think maybe you might have landed that. I'm not sure. Dustpin failed you. Oh, Shane muscled me out. Love you too, brother. Ah. Well, let me play it so soon? I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it. We probably have to wait the 60 seconds. Okay. Make sure that center of the magic ring is tight. No! There we go. I think I have reset set at 60 seconds. There we go. Everybody's free to drop again. Ah, I did the slide. Alright, come on. You seriously not gonna let me put my hook in? There, ha! I will force you. There's one decrease. 2 decrease. 3. Wait a minute. Did I just say 3 decrease? Oh my god. It's only to count 4 stitches and I lost my brain already. I don't even know if I could call that distracted. I don't even... For those that have ADHD, you will understand completely what just happened to my brain. For those that don't have ADHD, this is a good example of what happens to your brain. Because I honestly don't know if I have to do one more decrease or not. Let's see if I can look at it and tell. I think I do, because see how much taller that is? And that's super short. I'm gonna do one more. What could it hurt? It's just an eyeball. Oh my goodness sakes alive. I think this might be one reason why knit will not be for me and crochet is where I will stay. Alright, cool. That looks right. And I think I have enough time to attach the eyeballs before. This is the wrong stick. I'm putting this stick back. This is not working for me. That's not what that's for. That's for Tunisian crochet, and I haven't tried that hook out yet. It's a whole thing. Tunisian crochet is fun. I need to do another headband with the Tunisian crochet and then show you guys. It's really so much fun. It has a cool rhythm to it that I can't explain. You have to watch it. So Jeff is actually going somewhere this evening, so I could actually do one more pop-up stream tonight, maybe, and make something. We'll see. Or I could play Destiny 2 while he's gone. We have been having a lot of fun playing that game. It makes it hard to watch a stream, though, because you can't just stop in the middle of a firefight. So I feel bad because I miss people saying something to me. But it is what it is. This is your brain not on drugs. This is your brain on drugs. What a commercial. Yes, and I did take my ADHD meds today. So I really do have that going for me. Oh, did I miss a Zoomy fall? Or was that me? Because that would have been kind of funny. Was it representative of my brain? That must have been me, because it was me. I was like, I was the last one to do it, and then I didn't even watch. Another example of what my brain is like. Don't like the way that holds right there, so that's why I'm trying to kind of make it more what I want to look at. Okay. All right. I think the Chonkanai is streaming right now. This is his Yip Yip I'm working on. And then this is, of course, about the size of Yip Yip that you win when you do the drop game. So it's a pretty good size. You can fit other things besides chapstick in there. But I'll start the little face and the head rise. So I wanted to have an example for y'all. And then I'll have one that's ready to go if anyone likes the colors. They can just pick the one that's already made, or you can pick, I have so much yarn. Pretty much any color you can come up with, I already have. So, hey Sassy, how are you? A set of earmuffs with a Yip Yip on either side would be adorable. You know those headbands? I have one in here. Those headbands that have like the little things that come out. It could have like the beer drinking hats that have the straws that come down. It could just be a holder, and that Yip Yip could just be up there. I'm good. I am scattered today. I am working on the Yip Yip that the Chonkan I wanted for the handle of his handsaw. And so my husband went and bought me a dowel that is the same size as a handle on that, so that I could figure out how to make it, because I wasn't so sure how I was going to do it. So let's move these things aside. Because, you know, normally it would be back here. Your eyeballs would be back here, right next to each other. But of course, that would not work. That would just be weird, because the eyeballs would be back here, and you wouldn't even, yeah. So, I think what do you guys think? I need help. I could put them kind of more towards the top and looking out, looking opposite, trying to look at each other. Jeff thought looking up the stick, but I don't think that's going to translate too well. I think, you know what? That's Steven, that's what Jeff was saying. He says maybe they should be looking up. They'd also be looking up at the Chonkanai when he's using it. Yeah, maybe. Right? What the hell did I try to swallow? Why? Why is this happening to me? This is a pretty traumatized little Yip Yip guy. Oh. Oh. Probably we could figure out something. I have one hanging from my bike basket off the front handlebars. He looked pretty cute hanging out there yesterday on our ride. Yeah, so ReadyBot is reminding us again about Sunday Fun Day Raid Train, and I wanted to let you guys know while my brain is thinking about it that, hey Disaster Crafter, thank you for checking in. We have a surprise for the, I'm not going to sew these on right now because I'm just going to tell you guys something cool happened. We have a surprise first slot guy. Nobody knows him yet. I just got to watch a stream of his last night, and it was so much fun. If you like classic rock and you like vinyl, you're gonna love it. So the way that we found each other was the ReadyBot bot tool that we used to put together the raid train. Also has some other features, one of which I'll be using here in a second. And I should just go ahead and I'll open it up right now so that I can look, and then maybe we'll do community shares really quick. It has a tool in there where it's called the fire panel. So if you go to the ReadyBot Red Labs, the R3D Labs is the website, and then bot is the bot. And so we use it for the raid train, but he also has a thing he developed called the fire panel. And it actually is my chat that I'm looking at right now, but it has a little tab. Oh, I can see who my viewers are right now. I don't look at numbers. I'm not really worried about it. And, but it has a tab that says who's online. So I can look through here right now and I can say, oh, they're on. I love them. And then I can, wow, she's usually on in the middle of the night. Why is she on right now? Oh, day 3 of a subathon. I have a guilty pleasure. I watch Captain Jen _E. She's a ventriloquist. And so she's on in the evenings and she's fun. I don't really comment much because she's huge. She's got a lot of people in chat. But she talks to everyone in chat, so she's really good. So I'm going to go down to the bottom and look and see who has not that many viewers right now that I know. And so you can pick like 3 people that are on that you might want to raid. Ah, that one's on. So that one's up there. So I'm going to put a 3rd one up. So while I'm talking and shooting the breeze for the next however long, those are in queue. And when I get ready to raid, there's a little bubble that's down there. It sits over my chat, and all I have to do is click it, and it'll do all of the raiding work for me except for the raid calls. And if for some reason their raids are turned off, you never know until you click raid. You don't know that their raids are off, and that can be awkward and time consuming. And so it'll go to your second choice and it'll start the raid towards them. The only thing that makes that difficult is if you like to do a custom one that says the person's name, says their stream name. That's a cool feature I'm using right now. And anyways, so on the raid train part of it, we were having some issues with one of our streamers had changed their description on their Twitch channel, and it was not translating over to the ReadyBot profile. And we couldn't figure out how to get it to update so that they matched. And I reached out in the Red Labs Discord and got to talking to the guy that developed it. And a really nice guy answered me right away. He said, sign it, log out, and then log back in. And I'm like, really? It's that easy? And he goes, yeah. So we did, and it fixed it, and everything was great. And then I, of course, was, now I'm in his Discord. And it popped up that once a month he does a showcase of DJs. This guy himself is a DJ. And so I watched a few of the streamers, little bits and pieces throughout the day. And got to meet some cool people. And one of them wasn't even a streamer that day. He must have just seen me in comments or something. Well, he reached out to me and he's like, hey, I see that you're doing a raid train on Sunday. Is it okay if I grab a spot? And I'm like, go for it. Grab a spot if it's still there. And I said, if it isn't there, I'll create a new spot in the 7 a.m. Pacific time slot if you want to stream. It's totally fine. So, yeah. So that's how I met him, and now he's in Sunday's showcase, and that'll be kind of cool. And now the little bot guy is ready to do its thing for the rating part. I'm going to switch back to chat. And I should do some screenshots of this so I can put them in Discord to show you guys. But of course, I'm now using that. So, although I can turn that off if I change to, yeah. So now I'm thinking out loud and babbling. You guys want to do community shares? Hello, Wintermon. How are you? Oh, that's cute. Is that yarn? Rach, with all the different colors? Trying to see if I can figure out what it is. Or is it like a volcano thing? Oh, and that's one of your emotes too, isn't it? It's a hat. Okay. You hit the snow pile. Oh, man. Oh, that was pretty close. That's a 55. That snow looks cute with a sunflower coming out of the side of it. It looks like it's 55.59. It's supposed to say in chat, but over here it's not caught up. Does it say? They must be having trouble with their bot technology. Yeah, but that's a good one. You were close to the 50 mark. So let's go over to the community share, because why not? I think we have some new stuff in there from Kate. Almira, hi! How are you? We're gonna switch.
Yep.
Creative Mama Raid. I love it. You just woke up, Almira. Is it kind of early for you guys over there? It's almost 1 o'clock for us over here. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. So I'm going to have to bail in about 5 minutes because we got to drive into town to pick up my kid. Was that a little loud, Johan? I turned it down a bit, but maybe I need to... Sir, Johan is the one that found me that soundbite because people know me as the queen of the yip yips. I make a lot of yip yips. Which you can win by playing the drop game. So that's a little bit of an introduction to me. I do crochet mostly fiber art stuff. And just visiting. This is just a nice chill hangout. Lots of good friends. We do a raid train on Sundays. If you're interested, join the Discord. Play the drop game. You can win a small chapstick sized. It's not done yet. We're still working on making it. You can win your very own little yip yip. See, and I have sounds off on the computer because I'm still having, since getting the new computer system, I'm not all the way set up where I can have the sounds come up and it's not echoing and so much happening. Yeah, ADHD. There's always so much happening. Oh, and then for you that have just coming in, Stephen Shaw gave this really cool t-shirt to me. It came in 2 days ago, and then this morning I got my reminder that 4 years ago today I got the call that I had breast cancer, and still here. But Stephen Shaw was so gracious and sent me this t-shirt, and it has his name and his logo for his channel, and then it says Survivor down here. So that's right. Fucking cancer. My friend had this made for me, and it actually says that on the bottom. That was the first thing she did. As soon as I told her I had breast cancer, she went and made this and gave it to me, and it sat on the table next to my chair. You found the ring that you made back in high school? Do you have a picture of it? You might want to throw it up on the community shares. So I'm going to start with the hippo that Kate made the other day because wow. How cute is that? I think that she said those are African flowers. But she wanted us all to realize that the flower in the little hippo's butt made a cute little pink butthole. Because it's Kate. Kate Crochet is the reason I started streaming. And so stinking cute. Alright. And then Kate Crochet has started doing macrame again. And that is beautiful. And there's a pink one. And then, so I'm guessing that those, because you know, I haven't had a chance to ask her, those must have turned into keychains, or are those a whole different thing? I need to ask her because I'm not sure. And then those, I love those. she got new scissors this week, a gift from someone. She had them on her throne, and someone bought them for her, and they cut like butter. She's so happy with them. And then we have Sir Johan has made a cat ear beanie with the little tufts. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Have you ever seen my cat ear beanie? Oops, I'm sorry, Molly. I made it while we were on the coast this year. But you gotta check this out. It's got a ponytail hole. It's a little bit big, but isn't that cute? Because I always have a ponytail. Always. So, in the corner, my daughter took yarn and then fuzzed it out. And so it has these little fuzzy ears. But it's... Hi! How are you, Giggy Jack? So it's a little bit big, but that's okay. So I wanted to show you that, Johan. It was when your little cat ear beanie came up, I was like, oh, I have one with tufts too. So, and then also, look at this, a 5-foot by 6-foot blanket made for Sir Johan's stepson. You pounded that out pretty quick too. I am impressed. I am impressed. And then so Miss Cubist TV, and I'm embarrassed to say this, but I'm not sure if she has reached the 420 followers mark yet, but this is what she's giving away. Yep, Steven, you do. So I would definitely follow Miss Cubist TV and make sure that you don't miss the 420 stream for the crocheted bong. Yeah. Oh, right. Rose. Wow, look at how tiny that is. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. Johan, what? Way back in the 80s. That's so cool. What's the matter, Allie? Huh? I love that. That's beautiful. Oh, you put an edging on the blanket. Nice. I love the colors. It's sterling silver, really. I tried making rings in a college class. It was not for me. I wanted it to be for me. Look at that. Makati 10. Oh my gosh. Look at all the that makes my ADHD so happy. That is so pretty. Oh, my daughter asked me to make her one of those turn them inside out things. And it looks like it might be about the same size as the one I made. I love those. Those are fun. When I worked up at the school, I would have it up above my desk, and my kids would know if they were getting too riled up and they weren't listening to me. I would go over and grab it and just turn it inside out to grumpy face, and they were like, no, and they would go turn it back to happy face, and they're like, we'll be good. That's all it took. It was so great. It was precious. Oh, there's a little orange one too. Oh, isn't it interesting how you put something together with a bunch of yarn, and if you put eyeballs on it, it completely changes it into something that makes you go, aw. Okay, let me see. What do we got over here in chat? Oh, you did? Again? Okay. I gave them some this earlier, but you may have been gone because I know you were in a meeting. Pickles crochets too. I've been trying to get her to come hang out. When she gets the chance, she'll come hang out. All right, let's go back over to crafting time. Uh-oh. Now what's happening? Oh, dear. What? Oh, is that's for the treats. Oh, I don't have the emote. Never mind. Never mind. Allie's like, just give me the treats. Okay, I think you can see her. Come up. Come up. Oh, Miss Molly. Miss Molly says, I want one too. Come up. There. I don't hand feed. Come up. Come up and get it. Come up. Molly has to get hers in a safer fashion because it's safer for my fingers. She's losing her eyesight. She's 14. And I don't need a punctured finger. I got one already this year. Hi. Hi. Are you smiling at me? Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dogpool. Dogpool, say thank you to Deadpool. Let's get those mixed up. She's been waiting for that, and then I missed it. You're multi-modding right now that you made it home? Oh, I know where you are. Okay, so it's 1:08. We need to go pick up Kenny from town. So we're gonna go get your last drops in, and then I should be a pro streamer and I should turn off raids so that just in case it happens. But we're gonna do a really quick raid out, and I might stream later on. You are cool. I'm gonna send a drop down too. Everybody get a drop in. Send them down. And I'm gonna go ahead and click this. We are actually gonna go over to. I'm gonna take that one off. We're gonna go. That one is still on. Okay, I'm gonna start it now. We're gonna go over and see a lot of axolotls because she just got her affiliate email today, and let's go show her some love. And you guys let her know I'll be there when I can. If Jeff is driving, then I can chat. Otherwise, I will have to see her later. But we've been visiting all day. And thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. And I'm glad I'm still here to hang out with you. And don't forget to get your cancer screenings. Skin, body parts, all of the things. Thank you for coming to visit, Almira. It was good to see you. And, yep. So, there it's counting down. And I'm going to hit the raid now button. Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Shane, for your resubscription. And there, your poops. You squeezed them. Oh, I didn't put up the raid call, did I? Thank you. Thank you, Deadpool. I almost forgot it. Is there one for the sub raid? I can't remember. Okay. Pick one. And... oh, I would love to see that, Steven. Alright. I'm going to hit raid now so that I can run and go pick up the kid. Love you guys. Bye.